Welcome back to Gothic, where we're hunting down the final focus, which is right up in that area somewhere. Well, one of these two, I forget which. We have our old friend, Diego.
Hey, I thought you were dead.
Sometimes I thought so myself.
A lot of things have happened since we last met. I hear you've contributed a great deal to the final invocation.
Obviously,
Pretty
you're quite
single-handedly.
well-informed.
Better than you think. Now you're looking for the focus?
Yes, there must
Lot
be
of
one
goblins
somewhere
ahead.
around here.
I know where to find one. There's just one problem.
I see. What do you want?
You've really learnt your lesson, but that's not what I meant.
No? What's the problem then?
It's 3 tons of a problem. Let's go. You'll understand in a moment.
Oh, is there a goblin king along with the goblins? Oh, I love the flavor. Nice. Oh, you're still alive? Oh, you've been doing damage to me too. I've got some maces to pick up to sell later. Don't mind me.
On the left side of this canyon lies the entrance to a cave that leads to the location of the focus.
All right, but first we have to get rid of that monster over there.
Try to find a weak point or another possibility to defeat the troll. I'll attract his attention.
Interesting. I don't even see the troll. He's not even in draw distance. Oh my. There's a spell scroll there. Suppose I should see what that scroll was. I think fire is usually pretty effective on him. Transformations. Storm of Fire. Give it a shot. Okay, that took up like everything. Maybe that's not the best. Fire bolt. Oh. I mean, it looks like he healed or something. Can I attack from behind? Looks like those are crits, so we can just slowly crit our way. If he tanks, this will eventually work. It's not what we're supposed to do, I don't think. I could try with my bow. See if it's more effective. I don't know if I'm doing any damage at all. Let me step back here for a second. So I picked up 2 scrolls. One of them had to be useful. Fireball, 30 damage per mana. Fire damage, mana cost 1, 30 damage. Okay, so this Firebolt, 50 in like a circle or something. Alright, so let's rearrange this to 5. I'll have to use a mana potion. Use a little dinky one. And I'm gonna need my own health. I think so 5, right? 5 or 4. Transform into meat bug. Give me my magic there. Costs 1 mana and does 30. So 5. Fire bolt. Oh, I gotta hit him though. Oh. I don't want that. I was like going to my next spell. Alright, so we're just gonna have to just whittle him down. Two hours later. Just halfway. Because I'm not a mage and I have very limited scrolls, so I can't just use unlimited fireballs on the guy. Just whack those legs. Get that rhythm going. Just get back in the corner. Just do my side to side thing. Hard to get that rhythm right. Now I think he's trapped, so just kind of keep on going. Crit our way to victory. This is clearly not the way that this is supposed to be done. Examine, see there's some like, something like fire, storm, healing, ice block. Oh, shrink monster. It's worth 1,000. I want to shrink a monster. I'd rather just defeat him outright. We're already this far. Unless it's not possible to defeat him. I mean, he's not taking any hits here. Okay, so okay, so I think he's actually invincible. I have to shrink the monster without... Yeah.
That was fantastic. You're really good. And now, go get the focus. I'll make sure that there won't be any other awkward surprises.
Alright, thank you. Still get the troll skin. Yeah, so troll is not defeatable by normal means, it seems. I think you might be able to do like some fire magic or something. What's this do? Which is jammed.
The winch seems to be jammed.
Yeah.
Let me see. Maybe I can fix it.
That'd be useful. Just throw some dirt on it.
Well, it ought to work now.
Oh my. Oh, I'm still getting XP from this dude. Wonderful. Where the right seems like where we need to go. My thoughts exactly, Diego. Probably not gonna throw
Get
another
the
huge
focus,
monster at
and
us.
I'll wait for you here.
I'll collect on my way out. Probably a little dark for you guys. Nothing too exciting, just mushrooms. Oh my. I gotta run. Can't attack these guys in elevation, you're just screwed. Need to get on level ground. Like so. And I think I'll take a little potion, take the edge off, and a quick save. And you know what? Since we're here, I've got torches to spare. Now that must be, like, bearable for you. Is there any one more? Just gotta get up here. Beautiful. Focus is right where it should be. The Troll Canyon focus. Oh, that was just the harpy. Anything else blocking our path out of here?
Hey, you found the focus. Very good. I think it's time for me to stop by at the old camp again. Good luck.
Make
Thanks.
sure you stay alive.
We'll meet again.
I think that's
Take
good.
care.
So we're at level 18. Surely Lee's got to sell me some good armor. Probably like his best dude. Mace. I think we're pretty good here. Got all the goodies. Got out of town. Yeah, so I just go down there, go right through the forest, then across the bridge into the new camp area. No reason to stop by anywhere else. Oh, there was something over here. It's worth checking out since I'm in the neighborhood. Just kind of never mentioned. Oh. What? Taking all your goodies. Your arrow and your longbow. And I am having a few of these potions. Probably kill you, but...
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Oh. I don't think I can survive this. Because that's quite a bowman there. He is quite the bowman. I need like way more arrow protection. So being the fourth, actually I couldn't cut through to the main path. If there's any major encounters, I think I've cleared most of it. Okay, I'm facing the right direction. A bridge somewhere along the left side. Those guys with those bows are pretty big jump on the difficulty. Yeah, let's cut through. have to go in the water. I don't think there's much I can do here. And is it a straight run? Guess it is. Oh, that was my time to use the teleport scroll. But I'm here, so it's kind of a bit of a waste. Yeah, I'm like making a little less of a mess than usual. Just the occasional splatter here and there. So let's see what happens if I try to go to bed while holding my torch. Does the torch get destroyed, or I drop it? Does it go into my inventory? We're covering new ground here. Now the grand question will be answered. Okay, it went away. Oh, it's still there. Just chill. So I've got all the focus. I want to see if Lee will finally do the right thing. Sell me that sweet armor. Lee.
Hello.
I need...
You'll first have...
Give me the heavy armor.
You're not experienced enough to wear the heavy armor. Come back as soon as you've gained more experience.
This makes me sad. Unless it's a strength thing. Or maybe it's just like level 20. Just arbitrarily. Well, if that's the case, I could be building up strength. And the strength's pretty good. But it does mean I have less... I can one-shot more stuff.
Hello.
So let's try it.
Can you teach me something?
I can help.
Don't need dex for much. Let's see if he'll sell me the armor.
I need...
You'll first have to...
Heavy.
Give me the heavy armor.
You're not
I think he also, like... There's part of his quest line where he's gonna give you armor or something. Anyways, we got some great strength. We still got 20 skill points to work with. No magic yet. Alright, nothing that I need to save for just yet. Looted everything. Don't need to buy alchemy. We just need to talk to the big man. Hand him all the focuses. Or the focusi.
Greetings.
I found a focus in the troll
Nice.
canyon.
That's a start. You're doing well. There are still 3 focus stones missing to accomplish our plan. Now go and look out for the remaining focus stones.
I found a focus in the mountain fort.
Good. That's the second focus stone you've brought us.
This
We're
might put me
getting
at 20.
closer and closer to our target. Be brave and fetch the 2 remaining focus stones.
I found a focus in the ruined monastery. Gorn the mercenary was there. He gave me a hand in searching.
Unbelievable. Now we have 4 focus stones altogether. There's only 1 more missing. Then we'll have them all. You've already done our community a great service. Get the last focus stone, and we'll soon be able to free ourselves.
I found a focus under the ring
Double
of stone.
level.
Brilliant. Now we have all 5 focus stones. Your deeds are invaluable to our camp. Be assured of my eternal gratitude. Go to Riordian now. He'll give you something for your immense efforts.
Riordian.
Speak to Kronos, the keeper of the ore as well. He'll give you another gift from our community.
Can you blast the ore mound now?
Can you blast the ore mound now?
We now have all the artifacts we need to fulfill our plan. But the barrier was created by 12 magicians. There are not enough magicians in the circle of water to control the powerful energies and to guide them onto the right course.
What can we do?
The work with
I'm
fire
aware that
magicians.
you've already done much for our community. We owe you greatly.
And then
but in
I
the
have to become a
interest of all
magician
the
as well.
inhabitants of the colony, I need to ask one more favor of you.
One more favor?
Yes. Go to the old camp and try to win some of the magicians of the Circle of Fire for our cause.
Magicians of fire? Why should they want to give up their easy life? The destruction of the barrier would rob them of their powerful position.
That is the exact reason why you must accomplish this mission. You know people from all the camps of the colony. Remind the magicians of fire of the old times, when we studied the arts of magic together.
All right.
All right then, I'll try to convince the magicians of fire, but I can't promise anything. It seems nearly impossible to me.
You must try. If you do not succeed in this, there is only one other, just one.
One what?
Forget it. You must succeed. Here, take this magic rune. Hand it over to Coristo, the High Magician of the Circle of Fire, as a sign of our trust. With this, he can teleport into this room without passing the guards, anytime he wants. I hope that it will convince our former friends of our good intentions. May you return in one piece.
Chapter 4, Zardos. Think we know who we're going to meet. One way or another. Whoa. Okay, they may have like new dialogue options and stuff.
Greetings.
Oh, am I ready?
Am I ready for the Circle of Water?
I see you've become one of our mercenaries. Time.
Yeah, see, you get magic so late. But I think you get it earlier if you do the fire circle. So is it Jordan? Aid. It says missions to water have each promised a reward. Okay. And Riordian have each promised me a reward for treating the focus stones. I should go see them. So there's Riordian. Oh.
Greetings.
Satyr sent. He sent me.
Satyrus sent me.
Ah, come here. I've already been informed. Here, take these potions. They're potions of all kinds. Now go and bring us the focus stones. These artifacts are our only hope.
Oh, I was gonna get that pre.
Satyrus said you had a reward for me?
Ah, come here, come here. Our spiritual leader has told me about your heroic deeds. All the people in the camp, no, the whole colony, are deeply indebted to you. Take this as a modest reward for all your efforts.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, identifiable in the potions. There's dexterity bonus. Is that permanent? Or just a temporary dex bonus? I'm not sure there. Sense of strength. Potion of power. Dex and strength bonus. Oh, you've caught yourself on fire again. It said also talk to Kronos. These guys are nobodies. So now I'm at 20. Just some of that armor. Oh wait, where did Lee go? Oh no. Where's Lee? Did you kill him?
Hello.
Actually, no, is Lee on Where Can I Find?
Where can I find Lee?
He's over there.
Doesn't quite work. I'm gonna try to open this chest and see if anyone gets upset. Okay, left, right, left, right. Okay, left, right, left, 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 right, left, right, right. For ore nuggets. Not the best. I'm just gonna head on out on it. Okay, boom. So Lee's not in the magic area. Must be down around somewhere.
That won't happen. People always talk. People always talk. Maybe rely on somebody and you're in trouble. That's how it goes.
Kronos. Supposed to show some gratitude.
Hello.
Satyrus said you had a
How's an ore?
reward for me.
As the keeper of the ore, I'd like to give you a small portion of our ore for your great deeds on behalf of the camp. I hope you'll make as good use of it as we do.
Certainly.
May I pass through here?
Shut up. Aid the magicians of the fire. Leader missions has a last favor to blow up the ornament requires the aid of the missions of fire. I don't know how I can persuade Gomez's magicians to take part but destroy the foundation parts, but I think I'll think of something. Okay. I think they'll say, we're not interested, but you should contact Zardus. I'm concerned that I can't find Lee. That's my biggest concern. I'm like, where's Lee? I don't like that. I don't see him. It's not in any of the main parts of the camp here. Doesn't ever sleep, I don't think.
Same old story every time.
Supposed to be in there.
I doubt that's ever likely to change.
He's somewhere else. Could it be he's bugged somewhere? That's possible, I guess. Yeah, well, I would have seen him if he walked through here, so that would make sense. He might be in the tavern or something. I don't know. Otherwise, my mission is to head to the fireplace, which is the old camp. Get into trouble over there. Oh, those guys look like Lee. Certainly not the best state of affairs. Like to... Got 40 points to work with. It's like, come on.
There must be something about that. You have to watch what you tell people.
Well, there was a time when
Anything
things
exciting
were
there?
done
Oh, Cypher? Do you have anything going on?
That won't happen again.
Just
Let's
take your
talk about
swig.
something else instead.
That's not really my problem.
Nothing. That guy's still chilling. And the quickest way to the old camp. It's really just down the main route. Oh, there's Lee.
There was a time when I led a very different life. I was one of the best generals of this
I read you in
country.
the history books.
I've spent my whole life fighting for my country. But the nobles didn't like me because the king listened to my advice, and they knew I posed a threat to their dirty business. I hadn't counted on their insidiousness. They used the king's wife to get me. I was blamed for her pointless murder. King Robar had no other choice. The services I had rendered my country saved me from the gallows, but they robbed me of my freedom. One day I'll be free again, then I shall return and take revenge.
I like it.
I shall have my revenge.
Anyways, I need better armor.
I need better armor.
You'll first have to earn your armor. Apart from that, they don't come cheap.
I'm level 20. Give me that heavy.
Give me the heavy armor.
Nice.
This armor is the best piece you'll ever get inside the barrier, and believe me, it's worth the ore.
Don't need the lower armor.
Can you teach me something?
I can help you to get stronger and more dexterous.
Let's get a couple of strength upgrades.
May I pass through here?
Still sitting on 30. I could get to 100 strength. Let's do
Hello.
it. Let's do it.
Can you teach me something?
I can help you to.
So 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100.
You're at the end of your possibilities. May I pass through here?
So I now have 100 strength. So I should be able to smack anything in the face ridiculously hard. It's all about equipment upgrades. And Dex is just a bow thing. I'd like to have like a sword. Two-handed sword would be way cooler. I don't have any instant teleport magic, do I? Teleport to Magician's Water, teleport to Swamp.
That'd been cleared up ages ago.
I want that for myself.
Time when things would have gone very different.
Teleport to water, transform. Yeah, I don't have that. Maybe they'll give it to me after I visit them and offer to give them that. Hopefully they'll say like, oh, the offer proves that you are worthy. You keep the stone for whatever reason. That's the correct answer.
Let's talk about something else instead.
Actually,
That's not really my problem.
should I should have asked. I just did a great deed. I'm a mercenary. Oh, also I need to put on my epic armor. Heavy mercenary armor. Beautiful. So that brings me, there's some fire. No magic protection. I hate to be redundant. I just can't remember if I asked the guy after I did all those quest leads. I would think bringing those stones to them would be a great feat. Yeah, this looks way cooler because he's got like
I wouldn't want to be in his shoes.
that like a mane. I have to inspect the store in the old camp, see if they have some two-handers. Again, I think I wonder if they have the technology to build these huts here, or if they just found them. If they built them themselves, it's actually pretty impressive. It's actually the highest quality huts in this world.
You have to watch what you tell people.
Let's talk about something else.
Alright, I think the one nefarious.
Am I ready for the circle of water?
I see you've become one time.
So no is the answer. So I can't cast any spells. I'm starting to acquire these runes, but spells are few and far between. Actually, how much ore am I sitting on after that? I still have nearly 3,000 ore after that. And there's, I'd be willing to bet there's probably some late game findable armor. It's gotta be. Maybe it's in that chest that I couldn't get to. We have to like knock down that pillar. That's a little too high for me.
Keep it to yourself. People don't need to know it.
So with an extra 20% of damage reduction, that's greatly going to increase my survivability fighting against all sorts of stuff.
There was it.
Also take some hits from some things that would be probably quite deadly before.
You're very probably right.
So all the trolls and whatnot, they were all... I had a tank with me on all those tough fights. Now I am the tank. For 100 strength, that should be some big time bonuses. I can probably take on swamp sharks too. Okay, I think the right path will be a little better. New chapter, we may have a few little spawns here and there. Keep that in mind. Not really seen anything though. Yeah, so maybe the spawns are not in line with the chapters, but they're off chapter. Because that guy is not usually over there. Usually over to the left. This makes me suspicious. Yeah, because there's the guy. Who's this guy? Are you trying to ambush me? Scorpio.
Hey, no sweat, man. Come over here.
Oh. Oh. Will you train me?
Will you train me?
If you have enough ore, I'll teach you how to use a crossbow.
Crossbow,
Just
eh?
pay me 200 ore.
Takes, skill points, though.
You okay?
I'm hiding away here. I don't care for the trash those guards are pulling off. But I've taken some pretty good stuff from the arsenal. If you need a weapon, just let me know.
Ooh.
Can you teach me to fight?
I only train guards. So until Thoris has made you one, you'll have to find someone else.
Show me what you have.
See. He's got some ore for me that I don't know if I necessarily care. An amulet of 20 bonus strength or dex. That is very cheap too. Got light, crossbow, heavy crossbow at 90, guard sword 32, 45, 55, 57, 71, 70, light two-hander, custodian. That's what we're after, really. So 71 is the best that he's offering. Let's do it. And so you can have me broadsword. I need the orc hammer just in case we run into a situation that necessitates it. Rusty sword, just a standard hand axe. I don't want to give away the armor, it's too cool. It's like memories. Messenger, just life bonus 10. Kind of weak. I might need fire protection. I might need a strength bonus. Unless the other one's just a better strength bonus. Let's get some of these animal parts that I have not been really doing much with. 19. I need some cheap stuff. Teeth. Cool. So that's a straight trade. Oh, I'm going to want that amulet of strength as well. Grilled meat. Healing. And I don't think I really need the money. But I'd like to have it. Let's just get it anyways. Shit. Boom. Boom. 40. Cool. So now I'm going to get Epic necklace, 1,000 ore. We're getting lots of goodies just now. So we're going up to 71. That looks fucking sweet. And have our hammers back up. Got the awesome armor. Currently rocking a protection against fire. That's kind of messenger amulet. We have strength bonus, amulet of strength. So 20 strength. Oh. I take off my protection and you get our strength bonus. Yeah, so we have some fire protection if we need to go fire direction, protection direction. 120 strength. Like, that's just ridiculous. Oh, I can start doing strength potions. I think I have one or two of those that are... I don't want to do the... Well, I'm not going to build up my dex, I don't think, because it's just for bows. I'd rather use it on magic, so I'll take a dex potion. Duration. Bonus for max life. That's fine. Bonus for... Don't want to do that yet. Strength index. Sweet. And strength bonus. Now it's 127 strength. That looks so much more beautiful than the axe. So let us sally forth to the castle. We look like we're someone that you don't want to mess with now. There's not like a slightly better sword available in the old camp market. It'd be ridiculous. The age-old question. Go through the front or the back. So technically the stone tower is the back and this is the front. So I'm gonna go through the front. Damn. Oh, they're out the front here. They're gonna have a... Oh. Have to fight all of them? Oh, it's closed. Ooh, interesting.
Look at that. It's a guy from the new camp.
So what? What business is it of yours?
Your mine's gonna be ours soon.
Yeah? Well, dream on.
Sorry, but I can't risk you telling anyone about it.
Hang on, I don't want any trouble.
You should have thought of that before you showed your face here.
Hey, what the?
Go, boys! Let's get him!
Oh my. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That takes way too much time. Alright, actually, there's a fire dude right here. Hello, fire dude. Milton.
They are all dead, I couldn't help them. I was not there.
Calm down, Milton. What happened?
They killed the magicians of fire, all of them apart from me. And I was close to death as well.
You'd better tell me the whole story from the beginning. One thing after the other.
Okay, keep cool, Milton, keep cool. It all started with the old mine caving in.
Uh-oh.
The old mine caved in?
Yes. It all happened very fast. Nobody in the mine made it out. The guards blocked the entrance to the mine.
Huh. At Gorn, Lester and I took out Mountain Fort. How could the mine? Yeah.
How could the mine cave in?
I have no idea. Some of the diggers who were waiting in front of the entrance said something about a massive earthquake and a huge cloud of dust coming from the tunnel.
Were you there?
Yes. That's where I learned about the cave-in.
So, oh, I met Gorn.
I met Gorn.
Really? Where?
By the old ruined monastery by the sea. The two of us searched it for treasures.
I'm sure he'll tell me all about it when we meet again.
Lester and I took out the mountain fort.
He told me about it. Apparently, you can be trusted.
Where have the four of you been meeting so far?
Oh, here and there. We meet in a lot of different places.
What was that you said about the magicians of fire?
I only know that they were killed by the ore barons shortly after the mine caved in. When I returned from our adventure under the Ring of Stone, the guards at the gate suddenly attacked me. They shouted words like traitor and collaborator at me. I had a very narrow escape.
Shall we team up again? Why would the Ore Barons want to kill the magicians?
Why would the Ore Barons want to kill the magicians? It doesn't make sense.
That's right. The guards just didn't give me any opportunity to ask. They drew their swords immediately. Perhaps Diego knows more. He was in the camp when things got worse.
Should hide.
You should hide. Far away from here.
The new camp.
No. Diego and I agreed to keep an eye on the two gates and to warn our unsuspecting friends from the other camps. Please talk to Diego.
At the other gate, I guess?
Where can I find Diego?
He's hiding on the other side of the old camp, near the back gate. Please talk to him. See you later.
I reckon I might be able to take these guys if I do it right. So while I'm at it, let me just use this. Still want to top off here. All right. So I need to knock out and then run away.
Put the damn weapon away!
So what?
You're...
Yeah?
Sorry.
Hang on,
You...
Hey,
Go!
Get out of here. Oh, that's not what I want. Damn it. Getting stuck and I can't change my targets. But yeah, if I just back off a little, should be fine.
Look,
so
you're...
Yeah?
Sorry.
Hang on.
You...
Hey,
Go!
You won't have much time to be sorry for it. You won't have much time.
All right, let's do the big stuff.
You'll be sorry for that.
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
That'll be fine. Oh, are you really trying this?
You won't have much time to be sorry for it.
Oh my.
Coward, come back!
Yeah, so I've fought and disarmed them, so they'll just be kind of like punching at me. Oh, really? You want some of this? I should kill you here, but I've got better things to do. Certainly wouldn't have given me the same discretion. Let's get our... Actually, if I can get inside, I may get... Let's go for one. And the orc guards... They're probably totally oblivious to all of this stuff. They're just guarding the orc territory, being just chilling. Walk by... I mean, I could probably wreck them. Oh, really? Oh, they have some crossbows on them. Don't want to go anywhere near them. Okay, okay, they did some fighting inside. Yeah, so I wonder if they're also killing the diggers and the miners or whatever, because they might, if they're like, maybe they're being taken over by like the evil god thing. Okay. Diego, old friend. In case this causes something to happen. Oop. Diego, what's going on?
Hey, shh, be quiet.
Hello, Diego. I've already talked to Milton on the other side of the camp.
Okay, so you already know what happened. But did you also hear about the planned raid on the free mine?
How could the mine cave in?
How could the old mine cave in?
One of the diggers who survived it told us that they were digging, and they hit an underground river on the bottom level. When the water gushed into the mine, one of the supports broke, and the entire upper section collapsed. Only a handful of people managed to escape from the mine.
Why are the fire... Yeah.
Why are the fire mages dead?
That's a long story.
Just
let
tell
me
me
know.
about it. It's not the first long story I've had to listen to.
Well then, luckily I was in the ore baron's house when they got the news that the mine had collapsed. Gomez was hopping mad when he heard about the accident, and he was afraid that his position could be at stake.
Of course. Who controls the ore controls the colony as well.
That's right. Since he has no source of income anymore, the goods from the outside world won't come in anymore either. Nobody will work for him if he doesn't get another source of income soon.
And that's the reason for the raid on the free mine?
To be honest, that's Gomez's only chance to maintain his power. 2 hours ago, 24 guards set out for the free mine.
Have to stop them. Seen the guards at the front left gates.
I've seen the guards in front of the locked gates.
Stay away from them. They'll attack anybody approaching the camp. They are afraid of somebody avenging the raid on the free mine.
Wait, but what happened to them?
But what happened to the fire mages?
Coristo and the other mages were the only people in the camp to remain rational. They forbade the raid and demanded a settlement with the 2 other camps.
They forbade Gomez to raid the free mine?
Well, yes. Coristo and the others shouldn't have been so self-confident. Gomez didn't trust them anymore and had them perfidiously assassinated.
Ah, Milton.
What are you and Milton going to do now?
We'll stay here for a while to warn some more friends so they don't bump straight into the guards. But you could do us a favor.
What's that?
Consider it done. Tell me what you want.
Look out for Lester and Gorn. They need to know what happened here. Tell them that the 4 of us will meet at the same place as always.
If I see them before you do, I'll warn them and send them to your meeting point.
Thanks, my friend. You really seem to be an all right guy. Go now. We'll meet again later.
Teach me something that's mad. I'll need to warn them.
That's mad. I need to warn the new camp.
Then you must hurry up. They'll have almost reached the free mine.
But they never get through the fortifications of the new camp.
They don't need to get through them. A few months ago, they found a path that leads over the mountains and right to the free mine, and nobody else knows about it.
Huh.
Take care.
Yeah, so how does that work? I guess... I don't even see it here. You'd have to go through the camp. Huh. This looks not as heavily defended. But I'm over an hour, so I will take those guards on in the next episode. So catch y'all then.